Next on Showcase, the Turner Prize. The nominees have just been announced and this year looks set to be as high profile and controversial as ever. To elaborate, exhibition maker, curator and artist Kosha Hussain joins me from London. Hello, Kosha. The Turner Prize has been around since 1984 and is the most publicised and talked about award there is. Tell us what makes it so.
Yeah, so the Turner Prize rewards the advancement of British art. So it gathers together 4 nominees from the past 12 months and after a review process chooses one artist as the most outstanding of the lot. And subsequently, the winning artist wins £25,000 and, of course, a lot of fame and exposure. But what makes it most popular is the fact that the Turner Prize is very controversial and has been controversial from the very beginning. In fact, in 1984, the first artist to win it, Malcolm Morey, in fact, didn't even live in Britain for the 20 years prior to the prize. So a lot of critics and a lot of commentators picked up on that and were really disputing whether he actually contributed to British art or not. So a lot of debate was centered around this. But also when you think about it, if you're going to be rewarding an artist for being outstanding, what you're essentially doing is practicing in a very subjective practice. So there's going to be people who disagree with you, and there's going to be a lot of dispute and discussion and disagreements. And this really kind of causes a massive public debate over what is art, what is good art, and what isn't good art. And this really plays out in terms of the Turner Prize's mission, which from the very beginning has been to get the public talking about conceptual art. So the Turner Prize achieves this by bringing controversial works of art.
Right. Well, that kind of leads me into my next question. When we look back at the winners throughout the years, do we see any patterns or similarities in the art that has won? What does the Turner Prize seem to reward the most? Is there such a thing?
Yeah, for sure. We can see a trend if we look back at some of the nominees and some of the winners. For example, a lot of the artists have been very experimental and innovative in their works of art. Also, they like to be quite unpredictable in their practice, and the Turner Prize values uniqueness. But also a lot of the nominees and winners in the past have been trying to tackle social issues and current topics. A lot of work has been installation-based, so when you experience the work of art, you become immersed in it and it's absorbing. Further to that, the winners tend to have a practice that is very developmentally driven. So these are just some of the sort of trends that you can see developing throughout the time.
Tell us briefly about this year's nominees.
Yeah, so this year is going to be equally controversial and it's going to be equally exciting, and there's going to be a lot of talk happening about it, a lot of debates, and actually the nominees were announced this very morning, and I have the nominees here with me. The nominees for this year are Michael Dean, Anthea Hamilton, Helen Martin and Josephine Pride. Looking at their work, they're all very sculpturally orientated, so when you're going to see their work, you're going to be immersed in an environment. A lot of them are installation-based work, so it seems like they've gone for this sculptural theme this year. And actually they will be on exhibit at the Tate Britain starting from the 27th of September 2016 this year, and will be running all the way through to the 8th of January 2017. So for those of you who want to check it out, and the winner will be announced November, December this year.
Thank you so much, Kosha Hussain.